Always been the thought and belief. Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Rampage or Runnin'. I am Joey Styles, here at Trini Kwan and with Elijah Burke, formerly known as Angelo De Niro, during his run in TNAW, former OVW heavyweight fighter, former overseer of a lot of Sylvester Jokai, CM Punk, Matt Striker, and also Marcus Corvon, Monty Brown, and Kevin Vaughan. Well, Trini Kwan said, welcome to the play-by-play team. Good to have you here. Yeah, Joey Stella said. Elijah Burke said, I started out doing play-by-play work when I filled in for Taz on one following of ECW and Sci-Fi with you, Joey Styles. And next thing you know, I was working in IW at taking over for Taz, working with Jeremy Boraz and Joey Styles until my time in TNAW came to an end. If you see we got no play-by-play board, and we'll tell you why, because it broke. It was one of those cheap ones, Joey Styles said, that was sold at big lots back in 28 between YL and was badly made by Mattel. Kind of like the hell in the throwaway room, forget room made by Jax back in 2005 YL. So, what we gonna do here today? Well, let's see what match we're gonna do here today. Well, that would be hard to say what we're gonna do here today. All right, let's go through some rest of the. Tell you what, Trini Kwan said. I thought we did have what's his name. Oh yeah, I thought we did have what's his name. Well, it looks like we don't know where we put Apollo Crews at. Isn't that sad? And now Medusa can come out and say shit about it. Well, looks like Medusa says, oh shit, we've got an entrance way. Fuck. We still got that. Well, looks like Medusa says everybody seems to forget where they put Apollo Crews at. But that's alright, because Apollo Crews likes to. That's alright, because I don't really think anyone really cares about Apollo Crews. Someone who wants everyone to think that his forekin were King Rick in Nigeria. Well, that might be true. But Nigeria ain't no kingdom anymore. It's a folkreich. And I don't really know how that way of English is spoken. But I don't really know if he's truly speaking that way, or that's just the way they want him to speak, because that's the kind of English that folks in that land would speak. Oh, so now you're going to say bullshit about that, huh? You're going to slight me, huh? Yeah, it's true. My forekin came from Nigeria, whatever the English word for that land is. My mother and father left there, came to the Wounded Reichs, and I was the first born there. You know, the first lifetime born there. And I don't know if my forekin were King Rick or not. But I'm going to tell you one thing, Medusa. You said they know where they seeked me at. You said, oh, we don't know where he's at. Well, that's a lie, because I'm right here. The former WWE Interlando fighter, the former WWE Wounded Reichs fighter is right here. So, unless you want to start something with me again, like you did, and you want to have a fight with me, well, that's fine. Because I made a mistake a long, long time ago when I first came to the TWF. This would be in 27 between YL. My mistake was giving the wrong name to my hold. It wasn't called Cruise Run or running or lead or run. It was the Gorilla Press Slam or whatever hole I was doing. So that's fine. You want to start something with me again? That's alright. Let's get the lights back on. It's not that bright out. Well, Medusa says, you think you can overcome you think, Apollo Crews, that you can overcome the handicap of being shifted to stone. That's the same mindset you had when we first started fighting back in 27 between YL. You can't stand up, Apollo Crews. What is it with some wrestler dolls that can never stand upright? I don't know, but I'm gonna beat you. And it's on, Deaning. Well, Apollo Crews hoping to get away from Medusa. He's picking her up. He's now going to do the gorilla press. He did the gorilla press slam. If I did that right, Joey Styles said. Well, Trini Kwan said Apollo Crews is going to do all the things that help make him the WWE and Orlando fighter and W1 the right fighter. Well, I'll tell you one thing, Elijah Burke said. Apollo Crews is one of those skilled wrestlers that, Medusa just kicked out. One of those skilled wrestlers that we all know IW and AEW would die to get. Elijah Burke says. Yeah, but IW has a hang-up with not having enough wrestlers from other kinds. Almost all their wrestlers are all white. They don't have very few other wrestlers or none besides that. Well, we're going to say, except for Keith Lee, and that's it. Well, what's going on there? Well, anyway, Medusa taking down Apollo Crews with her tail. Joey Styles said, I don't know what's going on there, and this isn't the time or the stead to be talking about why AEW only has all white wrestlers and very few wrestlers of other kinds. Joey Styles says. And Medusa right now has this handicap of shifting folks into stone that very few fighters and wrestlers have the deal with. Joey Styles says a handicap. Yeah, it is. It is. Trini Kwan said. Oh, Medusa just knocked him down again. Medusa still being the creep she's always been. Was there ever a time when Medusa wasn't a creep or a bully or a heel? Trini Kwan says. You can't guilt what happened to her for her being that way. Aiden, I'll tell you one thing, Elijah Burke says. You can guilt on everything. Medusa used to be a wonderful, beautiful woman until she got cursed and became this evil, ugly, sinful, wicked, unlawful, evil fiend that shifts men and women and other beings into stone. Well, she missed right now. That's what I say, Elijah Burke says. Apollo Crews, get her up right now with the grill press slam. Apollo Crews, down. We're going to get the 1, 2, 3, Joey Styles said. 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Here is your winner, Apollo Crews. And I know this is not the up-to-date Apollo Crews, but this is the only Apollo Crews doll I have. It's not the nowadays Apollo Crews, the way he is now. Behaving like the unwelcome king of Nigeria, whatever he's going as these days. Or more like the force sitter. Well, Apollo Crews beat Medusa here today on Rampage or Run-In, Joey Styles said. A very good win for this upcoming wrestler, for the former WWE and Orlando fighter and the former WWE Wanted Rights fighter, Joey Styles says. Yeah, Trini Kwan says, Apollo Crews has done all right for himself, I guess, going from NXT to Raw to SmackDown to Raw to SmackDown to Raw, so I guess he's done all right for himself. Well, Elijah Burke said, I don't know, because I got really no room to speak of, because I know when I was in WWE, I was on ECW, but never got put on Raw or SmackDown. Sadly, I was let go after the ECW team and show was ended. And you spent many years in TNAW after that. So I can't speak of if I did any good or not. Well, I am a former OVW heavyweight fighter, so I guess I got that going for myself. Elijah Burke says, but I do think Medusa could have. I think that Apollo Crews got lucky when he beat Medusa here today on Rampage or Overtake. You would believe that, Trini Kwan said. You would believe that. Ah, I can't see me. Yeah, there they are now. Well, I know one man. Oh, just lost. He lost a small speaker. Oh, yeah, lost this. Well, one man who lost a small speaker, and that would be Jonathan Coachman, is now going to talk with Medusa. Thank you, Joey Styles. I'm here with Medusa. Now, Medusa, you didn't do so very well in your fight here today on Rampage or Running. No, I did not. Somehow Apollo Crews got lucky again, but every man and woman's luck runs out. You know, Apollo Crews, he didn't do really that much when he was on NXT, and he didn't really do that much when he was on Raw the first time, or SmackDown the first time. When they put him on Raw the 2-4 time, yeah, he became the WWE Wanda Rights fighter, and when they put him on SmackDown the 2-4 time, then he became the WWE and Orlando fighter, but since he's been put on Raw for the third time, he hasn't done that much. And I'm going to tell you something right now, Apollo Crews. You got lucky when you beat me, but every man and woman's luck runs out, and that means yours. So you can keep on talking about how you can keep talking about how you're so great and everything, but you forget the land that your forekin came from is no longer a kingdom. It's a folkreich now. Well, it was a kingdom, then it was a settlement, then it became a folkreich. Whatever. I'm not knocking on you for where you come from, but I am knocking on you for you thinking you're greater than me. Because you're not, Medusa says. And I'll tell you one thing, Jonathan Coachman. He got lucky. If I wanted to, I could have shifted him into stone. And he knows that. He's a lucky son of a bitch. Well, we don't know if that's going to make us be more edgy during the Stand lifetime or the Heartless Mike lifetime. Only time will tell. I am Jonathan I was talking with Medusa. Back to you, Joey Styles. Well, thank you, Jonathan Coachman, for talking with Medusa here on Rampage or Running. Or for all the time we have here. I am Joey Styles for Trini Kwan and Elijah Burke. We hope you like Rampage or Running, and we'll see you tomorrow for Power or Might.